So today we will take apart 8 and 9. We will decompose 8 and 9. So take a look at the top of page 296. You'll need 296 to follow along with the lesson today. Look at the top and you will see ketchup bottles, and they have drawn circles around the first group of ketchup bottles, and you'll just need to trace that circle. And inside there, there are 4 ketchup bottles. And then for the next one, they did it again. They drew a circle around 4 more ketchup bottles, because a way to take apart 8 is to make a group of 4 and another group of 4. So you'll have 2 groups of 4. And it's really important to draw those circles, because I've noticed that as I'm grading some of your work that you're not separating the groups with those circles. And that's really important, because if you were in the classroom taking the test and you didn't draw the circles around those, then it would result in a loss of points, not being able to show how that you're taking those apart. So let's go down and do 9. It looks like 9 cans of soda. And in the first ring that they put around those soda cans, there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There are 8 cans of soda in that first group, that first set. And there's only 1 in that second set, because 8 and 1 is a way to take apart 9, making a set of 8 and a set of 1 when you take apart 9. So let's go ahead and take a look at these ice cream cones. We even get a chance to see our geometry there, our cones. We are going to take apart 8. We've already done it using a group of 4 and a group of 4, so let's do it a different way. Let's go ahead and circle 2 to be in our first group, in our first set. So we've got 2 in that first set. And when we make that next ring around the ice cream cones, make sure you are including all of the rest of them. No ice cream cones can be left out. They have to be in one ring or the other, one circle or the other. So inside this circle, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So let's go ahead and make a 6, because you can take apart 8 by making a group of 2 and making a group of 6. Go ahead and turn the page to page 297. Page 297, and we're going to go ahead and, I think those are parking meters. I'm not really sure. We're going to take apart 9. So let me grab my pen really quick here. We're going to take apart 9, and let's take apart 9 by first doing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 in the first group. And then make sure you include all the rest in the second group, so that every one of those is included in one or the other. Now there were 5 in the first group, 5, and there are 4 in the second group, because when you take apart 9, you can do it by making a group of 5 and a group of 4. So let's go ahead and take a look at our pups here taking a walk. We're, again, going to take apart 8. So we need to figure out a different way to take apart 8. So let's go ahead and make a circle around 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 of those dogs out taking a walk. And I'll go ahead and I'll write that number 6 down here. And then there are 2 left in that second group, because you can make 8, you can take 8 apart by making a group of 6 and, check out your word and, 2 in this group. Let's go ahead and take those sets of 9 purses apart and make 2 different groups. Let's go ahead and do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. All right, so circle that up. There are 9 in that first group. So how many would be in the second group? If I were to draw another circle over here, well, I can't hardly fit it in. If I drew another circle, how many are inside there? 0, right? So one way to take apart 9 is to make a group of 9 and then a group of 0. We can't forget that because sometimes when we're taking those apart, we don't think about 0 can be a set for us. All right, so let's take a look. First, we're going to need to count and see how many red squares there are. So let's count them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So there's 8 red squares here on page 298. So we're going to go ahead and make an 8 at the top. Now, they're telling us that in the first group, when we take apart 8, that they want us to have 6 in that first group. And probably the easiest way to do that is to circle these first 6. All right, there's 6 there. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then when I circle the other squares that are left over, how many are in that second set? Right, there's 2. All right, so you can take 8 apart by making a group of 6 and a group of 2. So let's go down here and see the green lights here, these green dots. See how many there are. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. How many of you could look at that and know that there were 9 there without counting, just because these squares are arranged in the shape of a 10 frame? And a 10 frame that's missing 1, of course, has 9 in it, right? So there are 9 squares. And in the first one, they want us to have 6 again. So let's just go ahead and take those 6 right there. And again, the second circle or the second ring that we're going to draw has to have all the rest, because every single one of them have to be in one group or the other. So there's 1, 2, 3 in the second group, because when you take apart 9, you can make a group of 6 and a group of 3. So for your work that you will do all by yourself, you're going to be doing page 299, doing exactly what we've just done, and page 300, doing exactly the same type of work that we just finished doing. And when you are finished, please upload your work to Schoology.